Anyway, it seems like game 3 is live, so I'm gonna jump in game. Hopefully everyone who should be in the game is in the game. Sorry for that small hold up, but after those epic 30 minutes on Frost, I don't really mind a few seconds to recollect myself. And we're taking a small break. You ready, Johan?
Yes.
Alright, take it from here, because I'm starting to run out of breath.
I'm setting the score. No, I give the point to the wrong person. How do you remove it?
I'll go ahead and introduce the players then. As of course, Ace's INnoVation. He played fantastic on Frost. He's our Red Terran spawning on the left top side of Belgium message. And he will go up against the boss stars MC, who's our Blue Protoss spawning in the right bottom side. MC is currently riding solo together with Rice, he's the former manager of SK. Rice is an entrepreneur within esports, gets in a lot of adventures. Sometimes they end good, sometimes they end bad, but above all, Rice will always be around as he's a great dude and very knowledgeable and smart.
And handsome.
And handsome.
But he's no Latino though.
And he, and he knows Korean restaurants all around the world. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter where you go. Like whenever
if one day he retires from esports, he does like Korean restaurants review all around the world. Like there's a book, a Michelin book. Would be a pretty sick job, man. You taste barbecue every day and you get paid for it.
It's amazing how these guys always find a Korean restaurant wherever they go. So I wouldn't be surprised. You said MC is going to Sao Paulo, but he's not actually in the groups, right? He has to go through the open bracket then?
I'm not sure.
Because I didn't see him in the group, unless I'm mistaken.
Might be one of the invites that were not announced yet. Oh, actually, no, they were all announced. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so it would be cool to see
I
him.
We do our job very well. Preparations here.
Well, I've been waking up at 4 AM the last 5 days in a row, and I still had other things to do as well. So, I have 6 hours today before my flight, and then I have a 12-hour flight to prepare, so it should be good. Or maybe not 12. Sao Paulo to LA is pretty far, surprisingly far. Anyways, quick scout over here by MC, and he will see that there is a Reaper in, well, he doesn't see there is a Reaper in Jackson.
And double cast by the boss toss, by the way.
Maybe some Blink Stalker action on Belcher, like aggressive Blink Stalker.
On one base?
Yeah, like maybe if like a sword on one base, like he takes a second Nexus, but it's only on like 32 probes. I don't know. I wouldn't be too surprised to see MC go a little aggressive this game.
I have to say, INnoVation, he really impressed me in that first game, and it seems like he's the player who plays super standard and almost never cheeses. He just wants to play standard, do his very, very well with his mechanics, his great game sense. And it feels very unlikely for him to ever do something like pulling SCVs and going for big attacks. If you know MC, as much as you might be scared of this because INnoVation is really good, there might be ways he might be able to find and play against him to try and counter this style of INnoVation, and I would say predictable style in a way too. Because look at the opener of INnoVation. This is the exact same as he did last game, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna do everything similarly.
It's such a solid opener though. Like even when you know your opponent opens like this, like what are you really gonna do against it? There's nothing. There's a reason why this is sort of like the standard, just because it's pretty safe. It might not create like the super sick hidden timing, or it doesn't. Yeah. You know, but at the end of the day,
tell you something. In StarCraft 2, there is no opener that's like super good against everything. There is always one weakness, like one build that could really put you in trouble if the opponent does it. But this probe is going to be caught here. Ooh,
so what do you think is extremely good against one Rex Reaper fast expand into another Rex?
You think if I knew I would be casting and not playing this tournament, beating another?
Like obviously there are builds that are good against it, builds that are bad against it, but it all depends in the long run on execution. Yeah, it's just a solid build. It's hard to punish it very hard. We see the Stargate going down in the back of MC's base. INnoVation might be a little bit surprised by that. He's going to drop a third Rex, by the way, on this. You know, it's hard to say. Could be good, could be bad. Yeah. But perhaps taking a note out of Bomber's playbook, as Bomber has shown us earlier in this tournament, that he really loves the Rex opening.
If he commits to a lot of units on those 3 barracks, and if he defends well versus the Oracle and then ends up counter-attacking MC, might be in a lot of trouble. But that's a lot of if and a lot of maybe.
Well, the Reaper is going to try to, I want to say, try to sneak by the Stalker. If he hops in over here on the high ground, there's a pylon there that's making life a little harder. It's going to run into the base. Will the Reaper be able to see the Stargate? I don't think it's going to happen. No. He saw the fort. This is kind of bad for
Is he
Innovation.
gonna scan? He has one scan available on his main orbital command. I would understand now if he scanned, because...
It's even worse, because Innovation saw the exact same thing as he saw on Frost. He is putting some Marines in the middle lane though, so he's a little bit worried. Does he have something in the natural? Right now has 4 Marines, soon 5 Marines. 5 Marines should be enough. At the same time, MC is still maybe he's going to try to lure some Marines out of position.
Imagine this was DTs. There is no turrets, there wouldn't be many scans available, just one right now. This could have done a lot, but sadly for MC, Innovation's ready for everything except the one build. That's one of them. Okay, one build that he didn't do, basically. I cannot really say the one build that he didn't do. That will mean he did a lot of builds at the same time. It's not the case.
+1 being research array for Innovation. Innovation not throwing down any turrets yet, despite seeing the Oracle. He's not afraid. Still, once more, Stimpack is about to finish off. I was about to confuse Stimpack and Combat Shield in the same word. That would be really sick if it was one upgrade. 2 Oracles at the same time right now. There are not enough Marines over here for Innovation.
Wow.
So he's going to take some real damage.
I did not think that was going to be possible, but 2 Oracle really brutalized these Marines completely. MC is going to have to get out of there. He didn't do any economic damage as far as I can tell. So far he's killed only 6 SCVs this game. So in that attack he only killed Marines, right?
No. He killed quite a few SCVs.
Oh, okay.
Not too many, but like 4 or 5.
So right now, MC being on 44 probes against 36 SCVs. I kind of like his position. Obviously, this is where you want to be. This is the ideal opener that you're going to get against a player of the caliber as Innovation. You're never going to do better than that. And a lot of the time, you're going to do worse than that. So MC here getting all these kills. He could go for a third base and some solid macro and then try to increase his lead with some kind of similar play that we've seen him do before, with some charge loads being sent a little bit everywhere, which has been the trend in this matchup and which just works.
Alright, taking a look at the other side of the map, we can see there are 3 Stalkers, 3 Sentries. Of course, there will be Photon Overcharge available as well. You know, I still think it's okay for Innovation, but it could have been fantastic if he would have not been stubborn and just throw down a missile turret immediately after he saw the first Oracle. 1 Oracle is about to fall, I want to
Revelation, maybe? MC has to be thinking about it. I guess he has an observer. He might as well just keep that energy for killing further units in the upcoming fight. If he force fields well, Photon Overcharge and use the Oracles to kill a lot, this could be really bad for Innovation.
Exactly, he should be more than fine. He will cast 1 Revelation. Photon Overcharge being casted immediately. I don't think Innovation you can take this fight, and he's realizing that as well. As soon as he activated Slim, he's like, that's a few too many Protoss units for now. I'm gonna back up.
By the way, this is weird. Innovation, he went for double Tech Lab, but he made a lot of Marines before that. So just now, he's starting to make a bunch of Marauders in support for his Marines, so that it's not the only thing that he has, and he's gonna need just that against the Charge Lots and Templars that we're gonna have from MC, because that's gonna be his choice of tech here.
Yeah, I think this game is shaping up okay for MC. Innovation's opening is not as economic as the game before. He's on double eBay, but no signs of a third command center yet, and he's even throwing down 2 additional Rexes. Do you think we're gonna see an SCV pool this game?
You know, I said before no, so I'm gonna have to stick with my original prediction no, but it does look like we might have one. Then again, against Storm, it's no good. If MC completes Storm, I don't care how many SCVs and Marines you have, you're not gonna win. And Innovation looks like he's gonna start a late third base, so maybe this means he wants to pressure much, basically. Getting those 2 additional barracks before taking the third base. And by the way, this War Prism is gonna sneak in across the map right now by MC. There is nothing in the main to defend. Luckily for Innovation, he has some units ready that is natural, which are being spotted by an observer. They're gonna leave now. They're gonna rejoin the rest of the army. This might be the opportunity that MC needs.
Still though, there's a lot of production, so Innovation should be able to produce enough units at a time that a few units should be able to gather up and take care of that War Prism. But regardless, it might be able to do some nice damage. But he's producing on 5 Rexes, and there's Medivacs in ways where here come the Zealots. Innovation, his army is on the other side of the map. It's a big Zealot warp in. He's going to work on the missile turret immediately.
Storm's about to finish. I think MC is going to look for an engagement here very soon. The probe at his third base gets sniped. The Zealots doing a ton of work, but a lot of those are actually blocked behind those buildings.
Oh, but MC's taking a horrible fight in the middle of the map. Drop some panic force fields and we'll be able to get out of there with a few units. These Zealots are doing an insane amount of work indeed in the main base.
24 SCVs have been killed, are you kidding me? 39 SCVs against 54 probes right now. There is no way INnoVation is going to take 2 Ghosts anytime soon. And MC, having Storm, he's going to be in a great position here, no matter what he chooses to do.
These Zealots doing some real work. The War Prism is still alive as well, so you could even try to abandon 4 of them. Some of those Zealots were kind of working on irrelevant buildings, but in the end of the day, picking up 20 SCVs against an uneconomic opening. At the same time, Oracle tried to fly in that third base, but there was a missile turret there. Gladly for INnoVation, the War Prism will fall, but MC is going to remake it immediately. Fantastic economic damage for MC, but it wasn't for free.
We knew the skill race now. We discovered about the skill lots, man. They just get in there and wreck everything.
The game lags every now and then, Johan. I think there are like a ridiculous amount of people in the game, and it's kind of like inevitable. I don't know how many.
I'm not sure if the players see it, because they haven't said anything yet. It might be just us, like because of the game hard thing and all the information that we see, but maybe. But I do hope they say something if it lags, and then I'll try to reduce the amount.
He took care of the missile turret in the main with all these Zealots, and now 2 Oracles are going to fly in, and once more going to just ravage the mineral line from INnoVation. Okay, MC has been playing a really solid game so far. That War Prism, Johan, you mentioned it, the units are out of position. I thought INnoVation was sort of going to be okay, but it was a big Zealot warp in it. Excellent upgrades, massive storms over here. And that might just
it looked like INnoVation was not looking here for a moment. I think MC might go for the killing blow. This is usually, when you storm the opponent's army like this and you kill this much, this is your cue to get in there and try and end the game. INnoVation right now is trying to evacuate with a lot of his medivacs. He has already a bunch of reinforcements ready, but those he have enough, the army supply right now. 96 for MC, 88 for INnoVation. MC is going to have to pull back as some of his army was out of position. He brings in a War Prism, which is going to fly into some Marines. Woo!
I think it was misread a little bit, but there are a lot of High Templars still. Look at how much energy they have as well. So much storm, he can feed back and storm all day.
The Mothership Core wants a piece of the action, it gets in there. Some Archons might be morphed here very soon as this army is very low on hit points. By INnoVation, actually, besides those Templars, there is not that many Zealots and Stalkers. One more storm goes down, the Immortal is taken out. What? It looks like INnoVation might hold. Are you kidding?
No, impossible. That would just be impossible. There are 3 Archons morphing now as well. INnoVation still with a few Marauders. Double Time Warp being tested. Marauders taking some heavy damage from these Archons, and MC will be able to bite through, but that was 6 splitting by INnoVation. The Oracle is going to fall as well. The Archons are low on HP, at least one of them. But MC is...
One of the observers will fall here as INnoVations try to desperately hold. Look at the minimap. Zealots are going to keep on streaming in. In the meantime, MC starts a second Robo and a Robo Bay. He's got this game in the bag. He's not going to risk everything with this attack, even though right now he's doing still a ton of damage. He's still preparing some kind of Colossus transition, which is what he would have done anyway. GG gets called, and MC equalizes the score. 1-1 between those 2 players.
INnoVation was putting up a ridiculous fight there on top of that ramp. Absolutely 6 splits by INnoVation.